guys, I just wanted to give you an update on the test cast that I did for the flying fox. Turned out really well. I'm really happy with the molds. So first off, I'll show you the head. So I didn't cast any glass eyes in this head. I don't know if you can see how well you can see it, but because I wanted to test the mold to see, you know, if there's any bubbles and stuff anywhere. There's a few bubbles at the back, but nothing too major. Yeah, pretty easy to deal with, I guess. Yeah, face turned out quite nice, so I can start making a flying fox. Yeah, I just got to clean up the cast a little bit. I cast the little claw things, the little claws. I cast them. Just got to be mindful of the tips because they're quite small. And I also did some casts on the hands, so a bit of cleaning up I've got there, but they turned out really well. You know, a few little things that I need to address, but I think, yeah, we've got a workable mold, so it's really good. I might do a casting process on over on my Patreon when I get the chance. But yeah, a fair bit of cleanup to do, but really glad it got in all the little nooks and crannies. So yeah, pretty happy with the way that's all turned out. So I guess I'll start cleaning up the casts, and then I can start making what do you call it? Making the flying fox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got some of the right faux fur in my collection, I guess. So yeah, it's a bit sticky here. Yeah, so I'll do some cleanup and carry on. Update. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that the cast that I did, the first cast that I did of the flying fox feet, there's some residue from the resin or seepage from the resin. I'm not really sure why, but it's happened before. So I don't know, it was pretty cold here when I cast this, so maybe the weather had something to do with it, but I can't really use it because it's there's parts that just keep seeping through. I don't know how well you can see any shiny bits on there, but it sort of hasn't really cured properly, so I'll probably have to bin those ones. It just, yeah, because it hasn't cured properly, it won't hold the paint, so I don't know why it does that, because I did some more casts and they were totally fine. So I did 2 more casts, which yeah, no, they don't have any leakage really, but not really sure what goes on there, but yeah, I'll have to trim them up. And I also did the other one as well, so very bright. Yeah, so I'll need to trim those up and stuff and just clean it up a little bit. It could be the weather, it could be something in the silicone, but I use that silicone all the time, so not too sure what the deal is there, because the other ones are fine. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, and also the cast of the other bat, so I can start working on the bats or the flying foxes. I have heard back from the Calgary Zoo, so they want to go ahead with the order that they that we discussed back in February, and then shit went down. So yeah, that's really cool to start on a bunch of little different critters. So the videos definitely be coming. Just hopefully if I order any faux fur, it won't take a ridiculous amount of time to get here. Made some armature legs for the shoe bill, so I'm gonna start sculpting them at some point with the cosplay as well. And I want to do a video on the cosplay. Also been working on a little frog. This hopefully will be made into a resin figure. It's mainly blocked out. I still got to do lots of stuff, but it kind of just looks like a chocolate frog at the moment. But yeah, so blocking it all out. I kind of want like a little a Japanese style face to it, so kind of like from Naruto, the toads that were in Naruto, but my own sort of flair, I guess. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's taking a bit of time to sculpt it because I want to get everything right, and I want to make sure with the casting that there's it's an easy cast, so not a lot of air pockets and stuff. But yeah, so I'm excited to get that finished, but I don't know. Once I start on the dolls for the zoo, then I might not have too much time. But yeah, so working away with that. At the moment I'm going to edit some videos. One is the white chihuahua that I just made as a commission, so that that video will go up on my YouTube for free, and I have the second sculpting video that I'll put that over on my Patreon because there's already one on my YouTube. So if you want to see the rest of them over on my Patreon, then you can. And yeah, so a whole lot of little projects going. I've still got Kurama in the background that I really want to finish here. I keep looking at it and I really want to finish it to display with like my figures and stuff, but that is, I guess, on the back burner, because yeah. And also the shoe bill. We'll get there. So I can't put the shoe bill together until I get the feet ready to go. So you can roughly get the size that it will be. So yeah, hopefully the cosplay, I'm happy with it as well. Yeah, anyway, so that's the update so far. So lots of little things to go carry on with. Anyway, that's the update. Gonna end the vlog today. Got a fair bit done, so I'll have a little run through what I did. So painted up the flying fox commission, made the armature. The armature video I'm gonna put over on my Patreon when this is done. Just waiting for some things to dry, and then I can continue. painted up the hands, and there was a couple of things that I needed to do. I decided that I was going to use ball and socket armature, so I had to redo that. So I'll need to repaint everything again anyway. But yeah, so that's currently drying. I made a pattern for the body for the flying fox, so that's all ready to be cut out. But I'll do that probably next week. And then, so that pretty much took me a while to make the pattern and everything, and paint everything up. And then I've been working on my little frog sculpt, so it's really cute. Yeah, so I'll continue. It still needs a lot of refining and stuff, because maybe I might want that a little bit smaller, a bit more, I guess a bit more not so thick. So yeah, so hopefully you want this to turn into a resin sculpt. So yeah, continuing with the refining on this and the raking. Lots of raking. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I've been corresponding with the Calgary Zoo again. So I have a list of animals that I'm going to make, but I think I'll update everyone in next week's vlog about all the animals, and I'll add some pictures in, because they're animals that people might not know. So yeah, I'll add some pictures in. And yeah, seems to be it for this week. Yeah, so for the rest of the day I'm going to continue with refining this a bit more. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Anyway, thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to join, link is in the description down below, and you get access to a whole heap of things that isn't available anywhere else. And also you can check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Creatures of Nat, and my shop at creaturesofnat.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.